YouTube channel, and welcome to our last session. So today's topic is all about RPMS, PPST, performance objectives, indicators, and means of verifications, or MOVs from 11 to 19 for school year 2021 to 2022 for proficient teachers T1 to T3. Okay? So your host today is, of course, your Master Teacher 1, SHERLINA A. AGCOPRA. So all you need to do is to sit back, relax, and enjoy our topic today. Let's join hands as we watch this little video, my own version. Okay, to continue, there are 18 indicators from the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, or PPST, chosen by RPMS objectives for the school year. These priority indicators complete the integration of PPST through the RPMS. And actually, my topic today is a continuation of the report of our previous reporter, Sir Dexter Coraje. So it's all about objectives or indicators, as well as the MOVs or mode of verification from 11 to 19 only. And of course, objective 19, which is the plus factors. So just sit back again and relax as you watch and listen to my own version of video. Okay? So let's start from 11. Objective 11, which is adapted and implemented learning programs that ensure relevance and responsiveness to the needs of all learners. So the MOVs are: 1. Proof of evaluation on the implementation of the adapted conceptualized learning program. Progress report on the implementation of the adapted conceptualized learning program. Completion, technical report on the implementation of an adapted conceptualized learning program. Action plan, activity proposal, activity matrix that shows an adapted conceptualized learning program. And to summarize more on the MOVs or mode of verification for objective 11, we have this: sample of class records or grading sheets, sample of summative tools with TOS, frequency of errors, and identified least mastered skills. Sample of DLL showing index of mastery, completion of the learner's written work with summary of results and with signature of parents. That's for objective number 11. Okay, for objective number 12, which is utilize assessment data to inform the modification of teaching and learning practices and programs. So the MOVs or the mode of verifications are the list of identified least most mastered skills based on the frequency of errors. Yung nire-report natin lagi, yung frequency of errors. Correct responses with any of the following supporting MOVs. 1. Accomplishment report for remedial, enhancement activities, sample, remedial session, summer reading camp, or field IRI-based reading program. 2. intervention material used for remediation, reinforcement, enhancement, lesson plan, activity log for remediation. More on IMOVs for number 12 or objective 12. Still we have samples of corrected test paper of the learners with parents or guardian, signature, guardian signature, and date of receipts. Laging merong ganyan, no? Minutes of PTA meeting in all quarters with proof of parents and guardians' attendance. So don't forget to let your parents or guardians sign the attendance form. Okay, next is sample report cards with parents, guardian signature in all quarters. Okay, do not forget that. And of course, communication letters sent by parents or guardian. Next is objective number 13. Maintain learning environments that are responsive to community contexts. The MOVs are accomplishment report of a program, project, or activity that maintains a learning environment. Program, project, activity plan on maintaining a learning environment. Next is minutes of the consultative meeting or community stakeholders meeting about a program or project or activity that maintains learning environment with proof of attendance. And next is communication letter about a program, project, activity, maintains a learning environment. More MOVs for objective 13 are community involvement, advisorship of curricular activities, book of journal authorship, contributorship, coordinatorship, chairpersonship, coaching, and mentoring learners in competition. Serving as reliever of classes in the absence of teachers. Mentoring pre-service. Kada dapat na atay mga pre-service teachers. And participation in demonstration teaching. And more others. Okay? So, kadaghan. So, for objective number 14, which is revive regularly personal teaching practice using existing laws and regulations that apply to the teaching profession and the responsibilities specified in the Code of Ethics for professional teachers. The MOVs are annotated video, audio recording of one's teaching that shows impact of regularly reviewing one's teaching practice or practices. Next, annotated teaching materials that shows impact of regularly reviewing one's teaching practice or practices, which is lesson plan, activity sheets, assessment materials, and others. Next is personal reflection notes as outputs from participation in review of personal teaching practices in the four quarters. Proof of attendance with date in LAC or coaching and mentoring session. So that's for the objective 14. Okay. For objective 15, which is complied with and implemented school policies and procedures consistently to foster harmonious relationships with learners, parents, and other stakeholders. The MOVs are proof of participation, involvement in school community partnership for the implementation of school policy, procedure, examples, certificate as committee member, and of course, you have a narrative report. Next is minutes of the parents-teachers conference or stakeholders meeting about an implemented school policy, procedure, with of course with parents or teachers or guardians attendance. Next is communication letter about an implemented school policy procedure sent to parents or guardian. Okay, kadami no? Next is number 16, objective 16, which is applied a personal philosophy of teaching that is learner-centered. Mode of verifications or MOBs are one lesson plan with annotations explaining the application of a learner-centered teaching philosophy. Example, constructivism, existentialism, used as a basis for planning or designing the lesson. Kamo na bahalaan na daghanan na sa tuang naagian sa una. Next is 17. Objective 17. Adapted practices that uphold the dignity of teaching as a profession by exhibiting qualities such as caring attitude, respect, and integrity. So the attachments are documented feedback from supervisors or superiors, colleagues, learners, parents, guardians, or other stakeholders directly reflecting the latest good practices that uphold the dignity of teaching as a profession. Next is annotated evidence of practice indirectly linking to the upholding of the dignity of the teaching, or rather of teaching as a profession by exhibiting qualities such as caring attitude, respect, and integrity. So, screenshot of text messages, chat, email, any form of communication with parents or guardian or learners, name or any identified persons. Next, remarks from mentors, master teachers, school heads about one's qualities. Example, interest in performance monitoring and coaching form. Next is recognition of the school or school community about one's qualities or more, others. Okay? Next is objective number 18, which is set professional development goals based on the Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers. These are the attachment or the MOVs. Dali lang ito. Updated IPCRF or development plan from phase 2. Mid-year performance or mid-year review form. IPCRF or development plan. Certification from the ICT-5 coordinators, school heads, focal person in charge of ESAP. Okay, and the last is the plus factors. Performance values related works, activities that contribute to the teaching learning process. Attachments, any of committee involvement, advisorship of co-curricular activities, book of journal authorships, contributorship, coordinatorship, chairpersonship, coaching and mentoring learners in competitions, serving as reliever of classes in the absence of teachers, mentoring pre-service teachers, participation in demonstration teaching, participation as technical working group members, and other or more. Okay? Dami, no? That's all for our MOBs. So, of course, thank you very much. Laban lang daw. And of course, more power to us, all teachers. Teachers, for we make our world better. Okay, if you have questions, more questions, after this session, we are given 1 hour time for our open forum on the questions related to our topic today. Okay? So thank you for watching again. Bye-bye. And of course, don't forget to watch and to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Bye everyone. God bless.